Forest. Return to Mirkwood. Having captured Gollum, you must now escort him through Mirkwood Forest for interrogation at Thranduil's palace.
At Thranduil's Paris.
Search the encounter deck for Gollum. Choose a player to guard Gollum at the start of the game and place Gollum in front of that player. Then shuffle the encounter deck and reveal one card per player from the encounter deck and add it to the staging area. We don't look at that yet.
Yeah, we can.
It's just there's no text.
It's just flavour.
Mirkwood is always a dangerous place, but it is even worse with Gollum. Between the outbursts, tantrums, and flying provisions, you are not afforded a moment's peace. So I have to have Gollum if I'm...
No, you choose a player. Yeah.
It's not the first player.
Yeah, the problem is a lot of the horrible things will engage the person guarding Gollum. But we'll just have to manage it.
One I start with in there.
Just in case something really horrible comes out, and then you can shift him across to me pretty quick.
Yeah.
Okay then, so... no, we've got to do our mulligans first.
Do a card, haven't
No, we have to do our mulligans first. Dan's Runes, Arwen, Light of Ananor, Mines of the Iron Hills, Dan's Runes, and
Ant. I have with Gandalf in it.
Well, I'm keeping this one because it's got most of the things that I need.
Gandalf, Unseen Strike, Song of Mocking never really happens, but Gondorian Spearman.
Oh, there's a 2-cost spear in the Ezra Numenor, which basically gives the character the Gondorian Spearman ability, but you could put that on a freaking hero.
Yeah. Well, that on Elrond here, so he defends and then, he's not.
He can multi-defend and multi-stab. Yeah.
Unless you have to exhaust that card. But... I'll keep it.
Yeah. Okay then. Right. So, card from each player.
The Hill Troll.
Good start.
Right, I can see a spearman getting twatted.
The Brownlands. Great.
Well done, us. Bye, Gollum. Here you go.
Yeah, just give him the fucking goal. Right.
Any damage from undefended attacks goes against Gollum.
Yeah. Okay. So, I'm going to have to hope that I draw some magical tricks because... Right.
I might...
Okay, card and resources. Well, I've got stand and fight, so one of the allies can come back.
Right. Can I play 2 Unseen Strikes?
I don't know what Unseen Strike is.
Choose a character you control. To the end of the phase, that character gets +3 attack while attacking them with a higher engagement cost than your threat. I have 2 of those.
Yes, you could do that.
If I take this on the Spearman and then just twat it with Legolas...
Yeah, that would be enough to kill it.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can bring the Spearman back as well, which is pretty cool. Right, so your first player then.
Spend 2 resources because I need to have something for it to chump.
Yeah.
So,
you've not got a better chump in your hand there.
The only other one is a Trollshaw Scout, so I'd rather do the damage from the...
Okay, fair enough.
So.
Right, so with me?
Yeah.
Right, Dan's Runes. Oh, Asphalloth. Stand and fight. Oh, God. It's getting to the degree where I've got to make quite a hard decision on what to get rid of.
Not a limb, Asphalloth. Not a limb.
Do you know what? I'm going to get rid of the Miner of the Iron Hills because it's only any good if that treachery comes out.
Yeah. And
I've got 2 stand and fights, so I can bring it back with that if I have to. Right, and then another Dan's Runes. Oh my god. Right. I have all 3 stand and fights, so I will be able to recycle cheap heroes very easily. However, I now have very few lore cards. So again, I'm actually going to get rid of the Northern Tracker.
Right, I need to send Eladan and Legolas to kill the troll, you see.
Right, well, don't worry, because
here,
Asphalloth, and if needs be, I can take out the Brownlands. No.
Elrond's
not going to run.
I'm probably going to need everyone.
Yeah, don't worry, because I've also got Light of Valinor, so Glorfindel can go as well. So, right.
Also, if anything comes to attack me, I might have to defend that with Elrond here, kind of thing, and then ready him to attack.
Well, let's do the maths on this. So Spearman's going to do 1 damage.
Right, it'll do 1 damage to him.
So 9 minus 3 is 6, which is 7. So you need
Eladan.
Yeah, but you don't need Elrond. So that's good to know.
Yeah, but
so that you've got another defender. So you've got another.
No, I know.
Yeah,
but I'm also saying, in the case of there might also be a problem where something gets taken up off the board. I don't want to.
Right. Shall I just send Glorfindel and Bifur? Shall I send all of them? Because Glorfindel's still ready. So we can't afford the threat going up because Gollum's going to be putting up our threat. And if our threat goes up, then that could change the engagement things.
Yeah.
Right, first card.
Yeah, well, this is very touch and go because
No, it's not.
No, if the threat goes up,
I know. That's why I'm sending every. Well, yes, then unseen. I know. That's why I'm sending everyone.
Right.
I'm trying to mitigate it as much as I can.
The Shadow.
That's not good, but it's not. Could be worse. The Mountains of Mirkwood. That's not bad at all. Right. So Asphalloth will get rid of the brown lands. Asphalloth basically made that safe because without Asphalloth we weren't going to beat it. So that's 6. That's 6. So that's 2 progress.
Cool.
Right now we cannot risk going to the Mountains of Mirkwood right now because it will put another card in the encounter zone.
Well, let's not do that.
Exactly. So you take the hill troll and
I'll voluntarily engage the hill troll.
not something that's too often said, but right.
Okay, so the Gondorian spin.
You know your threat's going to go up now though, yeah?
I know. Well,
Okay, cool. No, I'm just checking. So,
Well, how much is it going to go up by?
well, at the moment it will go up by 4.
I can't use unseen strike now. That's the thing.
We did not think this through. Hang on, what's the text on Unseen Strike?
Until the end of the phase.
Yeah, read the whole text.
Choose a character you control to the end of the phase that that character gets +3 attack while attacking the enemy with a higher engagement cost than your threat.
No, it's not going to work. Let's see. Now, Eldor here. Technically, Eldor here could survive the hit.
But it would still bump my...
No. It's the excess damage it does past killing something that bumps it up. If that shadow card gives it any additional attack, Elrond here is dead. Right? But if it doesn't, Elrond here will be crippled, but then we can obviously try and fix him. Now, let me just check that I'm right on this. 3 defense, 4 hit points, that's 7, it has 6 attack. I wouldn't bother spending the resource because...
He might be dead.
Woo! Whoa!
This is like last time when he
So,
just get pummeled.
3 wounds, but he just took a freaking... That blow would have skewered a wild boar.
Or an elf.
Right then, so let's just take a look. So that's 3, 6, 7. 7 minus 3 is 4. You need to do 5 more wounds.
Right, I might as well spend these. I can't
Okay, then.
use
Yeah,
them
yeah.
past. Well, I can use them for this.
Yeah, but you need to kill this turn.
3, 4, 5, 6,
7,
7, 8, 9, 10.
8, 9, 10. Minus 3 is only 7 wounds, so you need to spend both of them. Eladan and Legolas! Wow. Jiminy Cricket.
Please find a healer.
I'm trying, man. Wow, that was pretty badass. Right then, so, end of the phase, what does Gollum say?
At the end of the round, raise the threat of that player guarding Gollum by 3. So mine's going to go up by 4, basically. So, wow. 2, 3.
And then you can choose somebody else to guard him, yeah?
Yes.
I'll guard him, obviously. Glorfindel's going to bitch slap you, Gollum. Right. Right.
Ow.
So, card and 3 resources. Oh, God damn it! I have a hand of spirit cards.
Right, I'm tempted not to spend... Well...
Right, I'm going to put Ancient Matham on the Mountains of Mirkwood because I need some cards. Although we probably won't finish it this turn, but... that's all I can spend.
Right, I'm tempted not to spend this turn, so next turn I can bring out Gandalf to just crash my threat back down.
That's not a terrible idea.
Because I have a defender.
No, that's not a bad idea at all.
Yeah. And
you can make good use of the Eladan and Elrond resources anyway if you have to. Right, okay then. So, questing. There is 5 there now, so I might need Eladan to come as well.
Cool. I'll send Eladan.
Although, we do need that Marshadow dead.
Well, if I don't send him... Well, what's that? 1 defense and 7. What's its attack? It raises
4.
my threat.
It raises your threat by 1.
Okay. Well, I'll take it on the Gondorian.
So that does a
spin.
wound, which then means you basically need to do 7 wounds.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
7, 8.
Yeah. So if I don't send anyone, I can kill the Marshadow.
Alright then, let's risk it.
Well, it's up to you. Like, if you think I should send...
No, we need to kill the Marshadow because it's 3 threat. It's
Yeah.
3 threat, so...
I'm just going to sit there until I get to 40, so I'd rather pull it out now.
Yeah.
And then I'll drop my threat.
Yeah. Alright, let's give it a go. That's not too bad, actually. Each player must exhaust a hero he controls to travel here. It's a 2, so Asloth can do it in 1.
Cool.
And then Mirkwood Bats. Surge. After Mirkwood Bats engage a player, deal 1 damage to each character controlled by the player guarding Gollum.
Thank God that's not me. Otherwise, Elrond here would be dead.
Yep. And then Dry Watercourse. While Dry Watercourse is the active location, all treachery cards affect the target the player guarding Gollum, also target each other player. So some pretty horrible stuff. So Asfloth will take out the Dry Watercourse. Yeah. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's 8. That's 8 exactly.
You're going to have to take the bat then.
Yeah, I'm going to have to. Yeah.
Because I voluntarily...
No, I know, I don't.
Yeah.
Right. We can't risk going to the Mountains of Mirkwood, can we?
No.
Right, so I'll take the bats.
Well, I do this first. I voluntarily...
Yeah, I'll voluntarily engage the bats.
No, okay.
Right. So...
Your first place didn't win.
Okay, then, so I'm going to leave this undefended.
Okay.
Because otherwise Glorfindel can't kill them.
Yeah.
Oh, he's engaged me, so... after he engages a player... No, it's the same as... Is that the same as voluntarily engaging? It must be. So. Otherwise
you could beat it, couldn't you? In that.
Right. So undefended. The attack is undefended. Return any current active location to the staging area. The spider's ring becomes the active location. While the spider's ring is the active location, the player guarding Gollum cannot change. That's really good because Legolas kills, location done. Okay. So 1 wound to Gollum.
Okay. So the spearman stabs.
Does a wound. As it rears up out of the water.
Nothing, but the woodsman's glad.
That's actually a nice place, I think.
Yeah. Cool. So, right.
He's dead, Ben. So dead.
Oh, yeah.
I can bring you back if I ever get my resources going.
One attacking phase, you're first.
Yeah. So Glorfindel kills some bats.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. -1 is enough to kill the Marshadow.
Nice work. Throw it up by...
Oh, mine should have gone up.
4th of me.
Mine should have gone up from the Marshadow.
Yep.
And then it's going to go up to 35, but it'll drop down to 30 once I play Gandalf.
So. That's good. Ooh, Burning Brand. Oh, damn it. Damn the fact that Elrond here isn't a lore hero.
I've got 2 Gandalfs. Oh, God. Elrond here's so close to death.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's done.
Oh, yes. Yes, good point.
Before we forget that.
Right, go on then, man.
Right. 5 resources for Gandalf.
Good way to spend it.
I shall lower my threat by 5. Might be a good idea.
Cool. Right. See, I've got Burning Brand. The problem is...
I can actually technically put Gandalf again next turn. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
I can lower my threat again.
If I put Burning Brand on Elrond, it makes him an absolutely beefy defender. But then, of course, we're not sending him on the quest.
Well, I can send Gandalf this turn, questing. Oh, no, wait, I don't have a defender then. Oh, no, I do. Yeah. I don't really have a defender.
Right. I'm not going to play anything. I'm just going to save the resources and hope I actually start to draw some freaking lore cards.
Okay.
Right.
If I send Eladan, I can keep Gandalf back to defend something. Because if I send Gandalf, my defender is then Elrond here.
Yeah. That's not a bad idea.
So,
it's just a shame that obviously it's so much less, but... Right. Okay, and obviously Asloth can take care of the Great Forest Web if he has to. Right, your card.
Bloody great horse there.
Yeah.
The Wolf Riders.
Surge.
The Wasted Provisions. When revealed, discard the top 10 cards from the deck of the player guarding Gollum. That player must choose a new player to guard Gollum if able. So you have to get rid of 10 cards.
Elrond's Council. Asfaloth. Radagast. Light of Valinor. Mirkwood's Runner. Ancient Matham. Gladrum's Greetings. Test of Will. Dwarven Tomb. Gladrum's Greetings. That's both the Gladrum's Greetings out the deck. So, and then you have to guard Gollum.
Yeah.
So that was the Surge, wasn't it? Woodman's Grove. The player guarding Gollum must exhaust a hero he controls to travel to the Woodsman's Glade. After exploring the Woodman's Glade, reduce the threat of each player not guarding Gollum by 2.
Well, that's pretty good.
Although we don't actually need to go there because I could just Asfaloth it. So is each player not guarding Gollum?
Yeah.
Well, given that I'm going to be guarding Gollum again...
Mine's going to go down to 25 threat, by the way.
So I'm just going to Asphalloth, Woodland Grove.
When you travel there, though?
No, when you explore.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So take that down to 28. Okay, so then that's 5. That's 5, so that's 5 progress.
Not bad.
Pretty good.
Nearby pal. Means I can take the Wolf
2,
Rider
3.
on Gollum and Gandalf, which is a bit of a pain, but yeah, he's done his thing. He's soaked to the damage.
Right. Now, should we go to the mountains of Mirkwood? Because it will mean that from your... Or, better idea, let's go to the Great Forest Web. Each player must exhaust a hero he controls to go there.
Well,
You exhaust Elder here, I exhaust Glorfindel.
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah.
There we go.
And then Gandalf and then Legolas.
Exactly. Yeah. And Legolas finishes the location.
Okay, so I'll...
So on the G-Man.
Grrr.
You're a pesky rider.
Brownland's gone to the...
Oh, good work, G-Man.
Two.
And then Legolas.
2 progress on the location.
And done.
Is it that done?
No, that's done.
Oh, is that what we were...
Yeah, we went there to exhaust the heroes.
Yeah.
So, right then, you're thread up by 4. Gandalf leaves. Oh, fucking hell, more spirit
It's
cards.
going to go back to 29, sorry. What about the... I'm passing Gollum to you. So.
Yeah.
Gandalf was gone. You've got a lot of resources.
That's because I've got nothing to play.
Oh, I also have a Winged Guardian, but I think Gandalf is probably better.
You can play him now, so I would play him.
Yeah.
Right, it's with me. Right, do we have any decent allies who've gone in the trash, or shall I play Arwen?
It's all my resources to do this. But...
I'm gonna play Arwen. Because she then turns she then makes Elrond a more viable defender again.
Yeah. My other choice is I play a Trollshore Scout and a Winged Guardian, because I have some cards to get rid of, because I have Song of Mocking that I won't probably play.
I don't think you're going to be in a place to play Gandalf again.
Probably.
So
That's the only problem. I've got all my resources gone, but hey. Back to my starting threat. You never really say that about tactics deck.
right. So
That's in Belladon again.
I don't know if we'll
Actually,
need.
maybe I didn't. Don't.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. So, do you know what? Actually, I'm going to play. I'm going to play a burning. I feel like the second I play Burning Brand, I'm really going to regret it.
What's it doing?
It means that you can cancel the shadow card of a player, but it has to be a lore character.
Well, it's only you, isn't it?
I know.
Why don't you give it to me? Oh, right.
It has to be a lore
Oh,
character.
right, okay.
Otherwise, Elrond is like a no-brainer.
Yeah.
See, the thing is, mate, we only need 3 progress to do this, you see. So I don't want us to, like, massively overshoot it. So obviously Glorfindel's going.
Especially if something horrible on the other side. I don't know.
Arwen's going. But then I'm like, do I hold back Elrond?
Won't you send Bifur then?
I would definitely send him Bifur, but, like, tell you what, I'm going to play Burning Brand. I'm going to play Burning... Elrond's fucking things can be spent on spirit allies. Right, West Road Traveller as well. From
Am I meant to be
Elrond.
first player?
No, I'm meant to be first player.
We play that sequence then.
West Road Traveller. We can't switch it
Oh,
because
no,
there isn't one.
request.
So, right, there we go. Brilliant.
Right, so now your actual quest phase.
Yeah, so now West Road Traveller, Bifur, right, and I'm going to give the extra defence to Elrond.
Yeah.
Because you're not...
I'm not defending with
Exactly,
Elrond here
exactly.
regardless,
So there is no Necromancer's Reach in this deck, so you could send Elrond here questing. Because Gandalf's your defender, isn't
anything
he?
else that...
I can't say with 100% certainty, but it will only affect the person guarding Gollum.
We don't want to push it too far anyway, do we?
No. All right then. Yeah. All right then. You will. At the moment, we're looking at 2,
I don't
4.
want to risk.
All right. 7, 9. We're looking at 9 against 2. So that's 7 progress. Yeah. Obviously, Asfloth can help deal with something. All right then. Let's give it a go. The dry water course.
Something perfect.
Well, that's fine. Asfloth can pop that if he needs to. Sorry, your card.
One of these days we will actually get the answer.
I know. I really want that ancient Matham.
The East Bite. When faced with the option to travel, the players must travel to the East Bite.
Right. Okay. Well, that's 5, which is that. So that's 4, which means we finish it. We finish it completely.
Well, there might be some kind of reveal here, so let's find out. As soon as he thinks that no one is watching, Gollum attempts to slip his bonds and escape. The player guarding Gollum cannot commit characters to this quest unless he is the only player remaining in the game. If the player's quest unsuccessfully, Gollum escapes and the players have lost the game.
Right, so I've got to give you Gollum at the end of the turn.
Yes.
Otherwise, we're screwed. We only need one good quest. It's just such a shame we don't have the Blades of Gondolin. Oh no, we have to go to the East Bite. Because it's like, oh my god, we completely finish this. So, we have to go there.
Just finish that.
I mean, I've got to, haven't I?
Just you're not going to use him for anything else this turn. Get rid of it.
Unless, no. I'm going to put 2 progress on the Mountains of Mirkwood.
Do you realise that would make me draw cards, not you?
No, we haven't. I know. Better for someone to be blinking drawing cards than no one. Because,
my thinking is
because
though,
but next turn I could use it on that one and eliminate it, couldn't I?
Or you could use it on this one and eliminate this turn, and then next turn use it and eliminate another 2-cost card.
All right.
Because
stupid ancient Matham. That horse is scared of it. Right.
Because at the time we didn't have a 2-point location.
Oh, we have so many wasted heroes. Right.
Bye.
Good work, Gandalf. Head into the East Bite. Why? That's a terrible idea. Throw it by 4. And you have to guard Gollum, or we're screwed.
Glorfindel bow.
Is that the ranged thing?
Yes.
That would be pretty tasty.
Why would I give it to you?
Oh my god! What? Another burning brand.
It's telling you something. Okay, well, there we go. Have a bow.
Thank you, buddy.
And that's all I can do. So.
Right.
Which means I have no defenders.
I'm going to spend...
Well, actually, wait. I'm really tempted to just play a Wind Guardian so I have a chunk.
Yeah!
Rather than spend it on the bow.
Yeah!
Yeah. Otherwise I'm screwed.
Definitely do that. Yeah.
Because I was thinking, oh, wait, here's my defender.
Right, I'm going to play an Imradras Stargazer so I can start editing my deck. So that I can get some blinking lore cards.
Find me a healer!
Dude, look at me, I want a healer. Oh, Jesus, if those blinking bats come out, you're screwed.
Well, you've just damned us.
I'm sorry, okay? I'm not perfect. Right. So, questing, you can't go.
No.
So, West Road, Arwen, giving her bonus to... We really need this to happen this turn, because we don't want this going on. So, I'll give my defensive bonus to the bird. Or should I give it to Elrond?
I have no tactics resources, so he's going anyway. It doesn't matter.
Oh, then Elrond.
Just in case.
Just in case.
Happens, yeah.
Right then, Glorfindel, Elrond, Bifur. Right, first card.
The Great Forest Web.
Not the end of the world, depending on what comes out. Oh no, Gollum's Bite. Deal 4 damage to a hero controlled by the player guarding Gollum.
To a hero?
Yeah, it'll kill one of them.
And then I have to send someone as a new player to guard Gollum?
Yes. That's not the end of the world.
But doesn't that mean that you
I can't not. I've already committed to the quest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Legolas has got to be the one, hasn't he?
I mean, the only other option is to actually get rid of Elrond here.
Because he's not actually doing anything, right?
Well, he's pretty wounded, but at the same time, all we need is 1 Steward of Healing and he's back in the game. Poor old Legolas. Right. However...
Don't suppose your ally is back from the ground?
No, I haven't put any of those cards in my deck. There's only 4 there, which is that.
There you go.
Oh, yeah, cheers, mate. Thanks. I did Gollum bit Legolas to death. Right then.
for shadow card.
Oh,
treachery.
frick! That's 8 progress. Oh no! Ha 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 ha. Asphaleth takes out the
We have
Great
no
Forest
means
Web.
of killing things, by the way, now to increase progress, so that's one
That's
of the
okay.
only problems. But
So that's 2, which means we now have 5, 8, 10 progress, which finishes the East Bite and finishes the escape attempt, which went pretty well given that he killed Legolas.
bastard. Right, okay. To the Elven King's halls. Having thwarted Gollum's escape attempt at the cost of Legolas, son of Thranduil, you tighten his rope and pass on through Mirkwood to Thranduil's palace. Once again, his dad. Oh yeah, I've bought you a scrawny little bastard.
Tell me, where is Legolas? For I much desire to speak. Oh no, that's not Thranduil.
The player
Read the words.
The player guarding Gollum cannot play cards from his hand. It'll be me, so
I'm guarding Gollum at the moment.
yeah, but you're going to have to pass it to me at the end of the turn.
Why?
Well, you don't have to, do you?
Yeah. Okay, so now, controversial, I know, but let's go to the mountains of Mirkwood.
You really want to finish this?
I do, but it's also a good time because we're just going to add a card. I mean, look at the state of the board. Oh dear.
Raise the threat of the player guarding Gollum by 8. That player must choose a new player to guard Gollum if able.
41.
God, look at you screwing things up with your fucking
Shut
weird
up.
threat.
Right then, Imradra's Stargazer.
Oh god, my resources are so crippled now.
So many blinking.
That means we're at the end of this.
Now, I've got to make this decision. So I could put Gildor on the top and get Gildor in play. He's a big, heavy hero, so he's probably a good bet.
Okay.
Right, so then, yeah, now your threat goes up by 4. Mine goes up by 1.
Oh, not 3 resources.
There's no stewards coming. There weren't even any stewards discarded. I don't know where they all are.
Take them out of your fucking deck, did you? Just take them out of your fucking deck.
Do you want me to guard Gollum? Or can you play cards? I have got a card I can play.
What is it?
Do you
I can't play.
You can't play cards.
Oh.
Are you fine with that?
Well, I'm sorry, new card.
You
I should
can't.
really look at that.
Yeah, you have to make the decision before that.
Um,
I've got a massive hero ally that I'm going to play.
I'll keep this then.
Right. Okay then. Cool. So, right. So you're keeping Gollum, right? I'll play Gildor.
Well, if I give Gollum to you, it's game over.
More or less, yeah. Right. And then I could bring back an ally from the dead.
Gandalf.
I can't do it to Gandalf.
Why not?
Because it has to be a sphere, and he has no sphere. I also don't have nearly enough money for that. So you've just got a dead Gondorian spearman, yeah?
Yes.
I'll hold on to my resources then. Because I could bring him back as an event anyway. So, like, if defence got really fucking fishy.
Wait.
Right, so, questing. I'm really going to look to smash this. Right, Bifur, Elrond, Glorfindel, Arwen, West Road.
There's another
No.
phase after this, you do realise.
You're right. And I'll boost Gildor's defence.
Yeah.
Are we thinking?
He's a pretty good defender, isn't he?
Yeah. It always looks like a chick, though.
All elves look like chicks. To
That's a badass. I was going to say Glorfindel, he does look like a
be
woman.
fair, Elrond looks like a woman, but
Eladan looks like a bloke.
Eladan looks like a bloke.
Looks like a bloke you could have a nice pint with.
That's definitely a female. Eagle.
Yeah. Right then. So. Caught in a web. That's okay. I was holding on to a Miner of the Iron Hills just for this event. With the highest threat, that's me. I'll put it on Glorfindel. Oh, there's sticky stuff in Asphaleth's hair. Right then.
Oh, live!
Oh, live! Hanaway.
A goblin sniper.
I'm almost at his engagement level.
Well, he's also the only person in the fucking field.
So that's 2.
Oh, I'm gonna kill you.
Right, so Asphaleth is going to put 2 progress onto the mountains of Mirkwood. So that's 2, So that's the Goblin Sniper. So then progress is 2, 5, 8, 10, which does it. So Mountains of Mirkwood is done, which means...
We also do this one.
Hang on. So, the Mountains of Mirkwood happens first. So both of us look at the top 5 cards of our deck, choose one to put into your hand, and then shuffle your deck.
Blade of Gondolin, I think.
It's like a mini Legolas. And then I draw 3 cards in my teeny tiny deck.
I believe it just went.
Guess what?
So have you done the ancient math?
Yes.
Right, okay.
And then the progress on to the Evil King's Halls. Right.
Oh, good. Ambush. As you make the final push to Thranduil's palace, your enemies make a desperate attempt to ambush your party and seize Gollum for themselves. At the beginning of the combat phase, we're about to enter that, all enemies in play engage the player guarding Gollum.
You.
Wonderful.
Oh no, a Goblin Sniper.
Players can't defeat this stage if there are enemies in play. If players defeat this stage, they have won the game. Oh, hello.
Quick, get him!
Importantly, we are going to have to deal with enemies next turn as well. That's the difference.
Well, possibly.
Yeah. Well, I can't.
Do you know what's unfortunate? You know what's uncomfortable
Legolas
here?
would do this.
Legolas would do this instantly. Yeah.
He knows how to get home.
Yeah. Right.
All right. Take it on there.
Winged Guardian.
I can spend a
Yep.
reaction out of dance.
Yep. As long as this sniper doesn't take him out. Oh. Right then. Spend a resource, man. Keep him running. Right. For Legolas! Right, I've got a load of things to play here.
Just to tell you, I'm not going to give you Gollum next turn.
No.
If something terrible happens,
I agree.
Yeah.
Right. Now, the Imraja's Stargazer, I'll let... you can look at the top 5 cards of your deck, and then you can choose the order they go back in. So bear in mind the one you put on the top is the one you're going to draw. Gildor, look at the top 3 cards of my deck, choose one to go into my hand.
I'm going to put a Snowborn. That would be useless. All of these are terrible.
Snowborn Scout's good.
He'll come into play and there'll be no location to put him.
But he'll be a mook, won't he?
I suppose. Mook choice! I see an expendable ally in your future.
Right, your threat up by 4, mine up by 1.
38.
43.
You suck.
If you can play an attachment on me, you can have your threat lowered.
You want the Blade of Gondolin?
Yes, I do. Have your threat renewed friendship. Lower your threat by 2.
That was Legolas' sword. And then if I play a Snowborn Scout for 1, I also have 2 resources for Dawn Take You All if something terrible happens.
Dan's Runes. I have drawn every burning brand in my deck. Right.
Play the fucking card. You're first player, I think. Now.
No, you are. You are. Yeah, because I just did the math. Right. A Warden of Healing.
Yeah, man. What?
Right. Eldra here.
How much
2.
does it heal? Oh, God.
And I'll heal Glorfindel.
Oh, I can defend again.
I want to see mountains, Gandalf.
Far as the eye can see.
And I will give Bifur a resource and play the Mines of the Iron Hills to get rid of that horrible sticky web. And then I'll keep on my resources.
Okay.
Right. Questing. Let me do it.
There's no one to send.
Let me do it.
Bear in mind, The whole point of having the Blade of Gondolin is that someone is able to defend so that he can then attack something. So
I know.
You're gonna have
It only needs 2 progress.
No, I was just saying, you're going to have 2 people.
I know Gildor's not going.
Gildor's back.
Dude, the miner is not going.
Well, I know. Okay.
Oh, which way are we going? I'm very good at dealing with webs, you know.
No mine!
Right, Arwen and Westroad. Arwen and Glorfindel, obviously. Arwen will give her resource to Gildor. Right, take it away.
Doesn't Glorfindel have some kind of threat thing going up when he goes on a quest?
He does. If it wasn't for the Light of Valinor.
Oh, okay.
Whenever he exhausts to go on a quest, I raise my threat by 1.
Yeah.
The Light of Valinor means that the attached hero does not exhaust to commit to a quest.
Oh, well. Only now have I worked out what that card does. So,
here we go, Atticot.
The Wood Elf Path. After the players travel to the Wood Elf Path, the player guarding Gollum may choose a new player to guard him.
Thanks, Wood Elves.
Prick.
The Eyes of the Forest. Each player discards all event cards in his hand.
Don't take you all.
Oh, all 3 of my stand-and fights.
And hands upon the bow.
However, we have won this completely. Final score ain't going to be pretty.
Fuck you, Gollum. Was it their entire threat?
Yes.
Of 9.
So that is 79, 80, 81, 82, 91.
Minus 7.
So that's 73. No, 74. 74. No, 91. 84. 84.
But we did it.
I mean, we had quite a nice day.
Shut
Got a little Gollum with
Legolas got eaten in a pond.